minutes starts now.
Hey there, folks. Steven Sheets on my YouTube channel, and welcome to Sunday the 22nd live stream show. And today is Sunday the 22nd, 2026. And I hope everyone's having a good day today and staying warm from the snowstorm that we have today here in Carlisle, PA, Pennsylvania. The winter storm warning still in effect from 1 p.m. on Monday. And as you may not notice, folks, first, when I get back from the appointment, Slit Six Guns will Gmail me to let me know what days he's going to have me as his guest. And if he does have me as his guest, I need to wear something. I need to wear like a star badge so I can be his guest star. And I hope everyone's having a good day today and staying warm today. And now Michael Rowe. Now I just changed a new post that I want to show you right now. Now I rechanged the new post on that I made that I want to show you right now. Before we even get started looking at the chat and see who's here today. This is the post that I create for the karaoke concert live stream show. And we got Bruce Harvey and Squirrel Swirl. And of course we have another friend from New Mexico. And that person right there you see is Michael Rowe. He is the DJ and the voice of country radio station. And the country radio station host gonna stop by and listen to our performances on that day. And now, like I said, folks, you may not notice that Slit Six Guns gonna have me as his guest. And if he does have me as his guest, I need to wear something here. Like I need to wear like a short sleeve shirt and jeans and probably a star badge. And it'll be a great cowboy live stream show on probably Monday soon enough. And I hope everyone's having a good day right now and staying warm. And the DJ of the voice of the country radio station did play a couple of my requested songs. Like the one that he already played was Bootskin Boogie by Brooks and Dunn. And he also played Ernest Tubbs' Walking the Floor Over You. And that was the first time that Ernest Tubb does that song. And he starts hosting the Great Country Show in the 1950s. And another person who showed me on the Voice of Country channel here was the pictures of the great country music stars. And I think I still have the website of the Voice of Country radio station. Okay, see, this is the great country. This is the online Voice of the Mountains country radio station. And it was the first time that the DJ is hosting the show. And he already played some of the great country music from the 90s to the 40s. And some of the great songs that I've known. Like the one that he already did request some of my favorite songs. First one he played was Brooks and Dunn, Bootskin Boogie. Next is Kits Brooks, Sacred Ground. And the funny song here from the parody of The Devil Went Down to Georgia with this funny song called Cletus Went Down to Florida. And it was the first time that Cletus T. Judd ever done the parody of The Devil Went Down to Georgia. And then we have Lynn Anderson, who did the song called Rose Garden. And during the chat on the screen of the Voice of Mountain Country Music, he showed me the picture of the Starlight Lynn Anderson. And Lynn Anderson was at the Country Cowboy Symphonies. And his friendly partner named Leroy Van Dyke, he did the audition. And he was the first time that Leroy Van Dyke did the audition. This next picture I want to tell you is Riders in the Sky. This is where the host of the Voice of Mountain Country Music joins up with Riders in the Sky. And Riders in the Sky names were Raging Doug, Too Slim, and Woody Paul. Then we have Mo Bandy. He was the first friend who joins with us at Star of Country Music. And he did a duet with Mo and Joe Stapleton with a song called Where's the Dress? And I mean, this song was hilarious. And another person of country music that he showed me was Marty Stewart and Connie Smith. You see, Marty Stewart and Connie Smith was the first country music artist, and they did their song performance well. Hey, Buck Stanley, good to see you. Welcome aboard. And I hope you're doing okay. Now, if you have any information about the Voice of Country Music, have you ever visited the Voice of Mountains Country Music? Well, it's your chance to visit www.voiceofthemountains.com. And if you have any requests for him, just go to the chat on the screen and visit him. And contact him and his phone number, like I told you, is 575-686-0716. And the Voice of Country Music was the very first country music station located in New Mexico. And the DJ person, Mike Rowe, might stop by during our concert coming up on Tuesday the 24th. And it'll be a great karaoke country live stream show. And like I said, the post that I made with some musical performances of my live stream friends. And it'll be a great karaoke live stream show. And I've already noticed that we have Buck Stanley on the chat here. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. And I might send a link out on the chat here. There we are. There's the chat. There's a link on the screen right here. So that way any guest stars would like to try to stop by for today before the great event of the Tuesday the 24th karaoke concert. And now you see, the reason I create that post about the Tuesday the 24th karaoke concert show is where performances from many YouTube and Facebook friends on Messenger may try to stop by and sing us some great songs. And if that does works, then the DJ of the Voice of Mountains Country might put that on his show. And it'll be a great one. Now I hope everyone's today we're gonna be looking at some great country music albums that I want to talk to you folks about. And the first album was released in 1994, was by the name of Brian Austin. Brian Austin is the first country music singer, and the DJ of the New Mexico's country music station already played one of the songs that he played. Was called You're Right and You're Wrong. And that was the first time that the country music ever released that song for Brian Austin. Now, you may all recognize the king of country music by the name of George Strait, right? Well, his album is called Holding My Own. Holding My Own was released in 1992, and he also did his version of You're Right and You're Wrong, but it's a Pure Country soundtrack. And the Pure Country soundtrack was released in 1992. It's got some songs in that album as well. Like the songs that I remember was Heartland, I Cross My Heart, Last in Love, And those are the 3 songs that I remembered. But before I start my karaoke lives, before I even start my Tuesday the 24th karaoke concert, I gotta think of a songs that I want to practice first of all, and hopefully I'll find the songs that I'll try and remember it, and hopefully I'll get it right before the Tuesday the 24th karaoke concert show coming up soon, in 2 days away, and it'll be a great Tuesday karaoke performances. And just in fact, Squirrel Swirl is going to start her karaoke live stream show. And if she does start her live stream, I might stop by for a little bit to say hello. And then plans after my live stream is over, I think I might go on back downstairs and set up an alarm for myself for me to get up and get changed to go out with Jessie to that appointment. And hopefully everything will be turned out in her appointment. But like I said, Slick Six Guns, the world's fastest cowboy, who starts his live stream soon. But I don't know what day he might have me as his guest star. But he may email me someday soon. And if he does know what day he might have me, I might have to wear a star badge and something else. And hopefully we're going to have a little talk with him about his channel and what does he do and where does he live. Now you folks may not notice that Lynn Anderson was the first lady country singer, was a guest star appearing in a 1960 classic show. And one of the best classic shows is called Hee Haw. And Hee Haw was the first comedy country music show. And I did watch Hee Haw a long time ago. And hearing some great country music performances, and here's some comedy performances. And some of the best parts that I've seen from Hee Haw a long time ago, it was You Were Gone, Bloom, Despair, and Agony on Me, then Archie Campbell's Barbershop, and then Piggin' and Grittin'. And the performances that I've seen a long time ago, it was Johnny Cash and many other great performances. And that Hee Haw show was hosted by Buck Owens and Roy Clark. And Hee Haw is my favorite comedy show that I've seen a long time ago. And Hee Haw says, see, Hee Haw may be the first comedy show of all time that I've seen. And it was a fun time watching Hee Haw. And now we're gonna look at some couple more horror movies. Now we're gonna be taking a look at some of the other great horror movies. Now I'm sure you all recognize the World Wrestling Federation superstar Bill Goldberg, and Bill Goldberg is the first World Wrestling Federation superstar until he plays in one of the greatest horror classic film in 2005. And that film is called Santa's Slay. And Santa's Slay is the first Christmas horror movie in the year 2005. And the WWE superstar Bill Goldberg starred in that film. And the weapon he was holding is an iceberg. An iceberg is a killing weapon used by Bill Goldberg, who is Santa Claus. And Santa's Sleigh may be the first another scary horror movie classic of all time. And I did work on the first horror edition of WrestleMania 7. And the intro to that was the first Hey, Cemetery Oil, cheers to you and welcome aboard. And I hope you're having a good day today and staying warm from the snow. And like I said, here in Carl, PA, Pennsylvania, we have a winter storm warning in effect till Monday afternoon. And but it's a good thing we're inside this home till October. And hopefully in October there'll be a better home. And getting colder here in Florida. Uh-oh. That's terrible. Now we're gonna be taking a look at some of the great new pictures this time. Now, has anyone ever been to Toronto, Ontario, Canada? You see, Toronto, Ontario, Canada is the first city part of Canada. And during the year of 1990, one of the best sporting events in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, first of all, the Toronto Blue Jays is the first baseball game, and then until it replaced to this sport event, WrestleMania 7, and WrestleMania 6. And it's the first show released in 1990, and there was some great wrestling performers like The Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Demolition, Andre the Giant, Haku, and celebrity guest stars joining in with the WrestleMania 6. But during the first match, when Demolition won the tag team champions, and then Andre the Giant's no longer a member of the Heenan family. And even though Andre and the great legends of WWE have died. And terribly sorry about that. Now, this next World Wrestling Federation picture, I want to show it to you here. But first of all, has anyone ever been to Los Angeles, California? Well, one such place there is called the Los Angeles Sports Arena. And one of the best places in Sports Arena is WrestleMania 7. WrestleMania 7 is the first wrestling show. And it was the first time that Hulk Hogan faces the G.I. Joe star, Sergeant Slaughter. And Sergeant Slaughter is the first G.I. Joe, a real American hero. And until he was defeated by Hulk Hogan. And there were celebrities joining in WrestleMania 7. Like there is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek, in that film. And during the America the Beautiful, one of the greatest outlaw of country music by the name of Willie Nelson. And WrestleMania 7 is the first World Wrestling Federation entertainment of all time. And it was the first time when WrestleMania 7 released in California. Now, there's another thing I want to show you something, folks, here. this is the map of the solar eclipse. And this is the map where everyone lives around the entire United States. And we know that Christy Newton, the one person that we talked to who lives in Portland, Oregon. And I don't see Michigan in this map. All I see Missouri, Indianapolis. But one such place where Mount Rushmore is at is in South Dakota. And there's New Mexico. That's where the first Voice of the Mountains country radio station. And that's where 710 is Oil's at, Florida. And this is where we are, Pennsylvania. Santee of the Arizona Ghost Riders, who lives in Arizona. And one such place that he's in is Tucson, Arizona. Should be right here in the map. And where is Michigan? There it is, Michigan. That's where Bruce Harvey is at, Michigan. So Bruce Harvey in Michigan and Squirrel Swirl from Canada may join in on my first karaoke concert. And maybe other YouTube people or Facebook friends try and stop by. And now I know some of you YouTube people doesn't sing, but some of the YouTube people do. Like Michael Songs and Sunshine Archer. And so many other talented singers. And if you folks have any questions here, let me know. And the first time that the other comedy show was The Muppet Show. And the Muppets are my favorite comedy people that I've ever seen on TV or on Disney Plus. And they were the great comedy people. Hold on, let me get my microphone better so that way you can hear me better. There, can you hear me now? All right. Now, like I said, this is the link on the chat here for maybe Buck Stanley or 710 is Oil to try and stop by. And before the Tuesday, the 24th karaoke concert. And the post that I showed you before is the post of me with Bruce Harvey and Squirrel Swirl, and maybe some other guest stars will try and stop by. But then we have a new friend who lives in New Mexico by the name of Michael Rowe, and he might try and stop by and listen to our performances. And if he... Right. Excuse me, folks. I'll be right back. Okay, folks, I'm back. Now, I do want to show you something here. It was a long time ago. In the year 2024, that was a long year ago, me and Sky and Nikki went to the baseball game. And we have these tickets for the baseball game in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. That happened on August 16th, 2024. And on Friday, August 16th, for the game of the Harrisburg Senators facing off against the Richmond Flying Squirrels. And that was a long time ago when me and Sky and Nikki went. And it was a fun time watching that baseball game. But pretty soon, baseball season is going to be coming up soon. Now, this other thing I want to show you. Remember the Friday the 13th mask? Well, this time I turned the blank mask here into the Big Red Machine Kane mask of WWE. And I painted it with black and red. And I changed this mask here to the Kane's mask. So now this will be the Friday the 13th Kane Cowboy. And there was some little paint on the inside of this mask, but I've already cleaned it up. And it fits me comfortable now. So now I'm Kane, the Friday the 13th slasher. And it was the first time that I ever made this mask before. Now, the other thing I want to tell you folks is that I placed a calendar on that wall up there, and so that way when February is over, I can take this off and take the month off, and then place it to March. But remember, on March 8th, daylight saving time starts. That means you all gotta switch time from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. So that way you can enjoy lots of sunshine till it sunsets down at 10 p.m. for bedtime. And then it'll stay that way till November 2nd, daylight saving time ends. You know what that means? It means you gotta switch time from backwards now. And hopefully that'll be the perfect days. And let's hope we can keep 2026 beautiful. And like I said, this thing I've used to start my live stream every day. And this is the director's clapper. And it's worth over $202.49 on this thing. And this is the first time that every directors use this for outtakes and bloopers. Now here in this orange folder that I want to talk to you for a minute here. There's some pictures that I made. This is a picture that I made about when when my old school was celebrating 50th birthday. And this is the picture that I made from my school. It's a John Archer School's 50th birthday. And I did enjoy meeting some friends that I've known. And that's when the announcer, the school office gave everyone an announcement here. And I really do have a fun time with them. And but like I said, on 66 Guns will Gmail me if what day about having me as his guest. But in order for me to do that, when I get back from the appointment, I might have to wear something like a red shirt or something. And excuse me. I slept till like 10 a.m. this morning. And now plans after this live stream is over. Plans after this live stream is over. I think I might be working on more special intros of WWE, like the one that I already did create and send it to Christy Noon on the messenger. The intro to a WrestleMania 7 Horror Edition. And I might have to work on the next intro and maybe remade a special edition of WrestleMania 7. And after Horror Edition of WrestleMania 7 comes Western Edition of WrestleMania. And the voice of the intro you heard, that was me. And I made that introduction. And I do that well. Now, I have a friend that I want you to meet here on my Facebook. Now, I have a friend I want you to see on Facebook here. The person that I remember a long time ago was by the name of Kimmy Brown. You see, Kimmy Brown is another karaoke person that I've known. And she and I do Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow. And then we do a little Jackson by Johnny Cash and June Cash. And those are the two duet songs that Kimmy and I do a long time ago. And it was a fun time duetting with her. And that was the best two duet songs that Kimmy and I do. And we have fun at the Aberdeen American Legion to Havany Grace American Legion. And but now Kimmy goes to Port Deposit American Legion. And it was a fun time that Kimmy and I do karaoke together. Now, another karaoke place that I want to show you that's in Harford County, Maryland as well. The one such place that I went there every Friday night was this place, Susquehanna Inn. Susquehanna Inn located in Congo Road. And I met some friends a long time ago like Jerry and Susan. Jerry and Susan are another karaoke friends that I've known. And Susan and I duet with Brooks and Dunn and Reba McEntire's song called If You See Him, If You See Her. And it was the first time that Susan and I duet with Brooks and Dunn and Reba McEntire's song. And Susan and I do another duet song called You're the Reason God Made Oklahoma. And it was by Dave and Shelley. Now, Dave and Shelley are the first couple of country music stars. And they sang well. and they enjoy their performances around the entire audience. But Susquehanna Inn is the place where Susan and I duet together, and we have a fun time together. And so far, no one else has shown up on a chat here. But Squirrel Swirl starts her live stream, which is soon enough. But if she starts her live stream, I might stop by and say hello. And I might stop by and say hello for a minute. And hopefully we'll have a great time with her together. And sure enough, Squirrel Swirl is here. Squirrel Swirl, hello there. Welcome to the show. And did you get the message on the messenger I sent you, Squirrel Swirl? And the message I sent you, Squirrel Swirl, is that a friend there who lives in New Mexico. That's right, Squirrel Swirl. Glitters Bomb. And Squirrel Swirl, did you get the message I sent you on the messenger? Like I sent you about a friend who lives in New Mexico by the name of Mike Rowe, that he might stop by and listen to our performances. And like I said, for YouTube and Messenger people on Facebook, may try and stop by and come along and sing with me on my YouTube channel, and get some songs straightened out, and hopefully we'll be all right. First, YouTube people, if you haven't seen my YouTube channel, make sure you check it out. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. And please support me and give me some comments about my videos. And Facebook people, if you haven't watched my Facebook account, make sure you check it out. Hit that like button and that follow button, along with that notification bell as well. And like I said, I did change the sound effects for my karaoke concert on Tuesday the 24th. What does whoop 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 mean? But anyway, a new friend from New Mexico might stop by and listen to our performances by the name of Mike Rowe. And he's the DJ of the Voice of Country Radio, of the Mountains Country Radio, I mean. And he played some of the great songs that I've requested. Like the one he played was Bootscoon Boogie by Brooks and Dunn, a member of Brooks and Dunn from 1989 by Kids Brooks, called Sacred Ground. And it was the first time when Kids Brooks ever done a solo on that year. And it was a great time when Kids Brooks started playing this song. And then another Brooks and then we have Alabama's classic song from the minor league baseball game called The Cheap Seats. And The Cheap Seats is the first song that was released in 1994. And I did listen to that a lot. And he's got some more requested country music on audio off DJ playing right now. But the one song that he already played was Walking the Floor Over You by the legendary Ernest Tubb. Ernest Tubb was the first great legendary country music star. And one of the best show that Ernest Tubb ever did And one of the best shows that Ernest Tubb was hosting, the country show he was hosting, it was this one. It was called Country Legends, the star of Grand Ole Opry stars of the 50s. And yes, as you see, we have Hank Williams Singer in this one, but Ernest Tubb, who is hosting the country show. And until there's some other great country show hostess. Like the first time when Ernest Tubb ever hosted the country show, then we have another star by the name of Cowboy Cobbas. And that was the first time that another great cowboy hosting the country show. And during Ernest Tubb's version of country show, he introduces some of the great guest stars, like one person by the name of June Carter Cash. And he also introduces Bill Monroe and then Minnie Pearl. Minnie Pearl is another great hee-haw comedy star. And she was, even though she was gone, and there's some other great country music star performers who's hosting, was by the name of I have no idea who other hosting here. But Jimmy Dickens was hosting the country show, and then Ray Price hosting the country show, and so is Webb Price, and then the Carter family and Carl Smith. They were the first country stars on television. And it was the first time that the country show from the 50s is the Grand Ole Opry, you know. We call it my Aunt Minnie Pearl. Very funny, Squirrel Swirl. Very funny. And Squirrel Swirl, are you excited for our Tuesday the 24th concert? I bet Bruce Harvey will be. And like I said, the post that I created is with me hosting the show and enjoying listening to some guest stars. And like I said, Squirrel Swirl, during our concert, a new friend from New Mexico may stop by and listen to our performances. And okay, Squirrel Swirl, if you do go live soon, I'll stop by, all right? And so yes, if Squirrel Swirl does start her live stream now, I'll stop by and maybe say hello and hopefully enjoying with her and listening to her some performances. See you there, my friend. See you there, Squirrel Swirl. And yes, it'll be a great Tuesday the 24th karaoke concert live stream show. And like I said, the applause sound effects that I've changed from those applause sound effects that I made was from the Grand Ole Opry country show audience applause sound effects. And that will be for the Tuesday the 24th karaoke concert. And like I said, during my Tuesday the 24th live stream show, we'll hear performances from Bruce Harvey, Squirrel Swirl, and many other live stream friends. So be here for that, folks. Anyway, that concludes my Sunday the 24th Sunday the 22nd live stream show. I want to thank you folks for watching it. I want to thank the people in the chat for showing up today, like Squirrel Swirl, Buck Stanley, and 710 is Oil. And like I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you see my name at the bottom of the screen here. And please like, share, subscribe to my channel and subscribe to me. Hit that notification bell on YouTube and Facebook. Follow me on Facebook with the notification bell as well. So stay warm and stay safe. Hopefully the snow will be stopping soon here in Colorado, Pennsylvania. And hopefully I'll be seeing you next time. Y'all come back now. You hear?